Netflix. Hello, and from heart-pounding thrillers to captivating dramas, we've handpicked the cream of the crop to keep you entertained for hours on end. Join us as we delve into the captivating worlds of best series on Netflix. Whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or new to the streaming scene, these binge-worthy recommendations are guaranteed to keep you hooked from start to finish. Grab your popcorn and get ready for an unforgettable Netflix experience. This list created according to IMDb ratings. Before starting the video, I request you to subscribe my channel. I need your support. Please support me. Subscribe my channel, like the video. Thank you. Let's start the video. Number 10. Sweet Home. Sweet Home is a South Korean apocalyptic horror action fantasy web series. The first season was released on Netflix on December 18, 2020. The second season was released on December 1, 2023. A third season is scheduled for release in the summer of 2024. The story follows Hyun, a loner high school student who lost his entire family in a terrible accident, is forced to leave his home, and has to face a new reality where monsters are trying to wipe out all of humanity. Now he must fight against all odds to try and race against the clock to save what is left of the human race before it's too late. This is a really good show. A little different approach to the zombie theme, but it's good. Don't listen to the haters. I have no idea why some people are rating this poorly. I binged the whole show and I didn't feel bored or tired at any point. Every episode was filled with thriller and excitement. IMDb rating is 7.3 out of 10. Number 9. Jongseong Creature. Jongseong Creature is a South Korean horror thriller historical drama series that premiered on Netflix on December 22, 2023. This drama is a very interesting historical drama. The historical background it portrays is based on the extremely cruel human experiments conducted in the 1940s during Japan's invasion. Perhaps for modern-day Japanese reading this, it might not matter to them since it is not the history of atrocities they themselves committed. However, ignoring or not learning from the atrocities committed by their ancestors will never make that history disappear. I sincerely hope that the Japanese people will confront their history head-on, learn about the atrocities they committed against neighboring countries, and feel remorse for the cruel acts perpetrated by their ancestors. Please remember, a nation that forgets its history has no future. If you don't know the history of Unit 731, please watch The Men Behind the Sun from YouTube. IMDb rating is 7.3 out of 10. Number 8. Alice in Borderland. Alice in Borderland is a Japanese science fiction thriller drama streaming television series based on the manga by Haruo Aso. The first season's strong performance and high viewership in many countries resulted in Netflix renewing the series 2 weeks after its premiere. The second season was released on December 22, 2022. On September 27, 2023, the series was renewed for a third season. The story follows Arisu and his friends head out into central Tokyo for some fun. After causing an incident, they hide in a public toilet to avoid the police. When they re-emerge into the street, all the people have disappeared and their electronic devices don't work. It turns out that they're unwilling participants in a game filled with deadly challenges where losing or simply making the wrong decision could cost them their lives. IMDb rating is 7.7 out of 10. Number 7. Travelers. Travelers is a science fiction television series. The story follows hundreds of years from now. The last surviving humans discover the means of sending consciousness back through time, directly into people in the 21st century. These travelers assume the lives of seemingly random people, while secretly working as teams to perform missions in order to save humanity from a terrible future. These travelers are FBI Special Agent Grant McLaren, the team's leader; Marcy, a young, intellectually disabled woman in the care of her social worker, David; Trevor, a high school quarterback; Carly, a single mom in an abusive relationship; and Philip, a heroin-addicted college student. Armed only with their knowledge of history and an archive of social media profiles, the travelers discover that 21st century lives and relationships are as much a challenge as their high-stakes missions. IMDb rating is 8.0 out of 10. Number 6. Paranormal. Paranormal is an Egyptian supernatural horror drama streaming television series based on Ahmed Khald Tawfiq's best-selling supernatural book series Mawara al-Tabi'a. The series first premiered on Netflix on November 5, 2020. Paranormal is Netflix's first original Egyptian Arabic language series and the third Middle Eastern Netflix original series, following Jinn. Rafat Ismail, a cynical hematologist with a dark sense of humor, goes through a journey of doubt as his world is turned upside down after his lifelong scientific convictions are questioned. The plot commences in 1969, when Rafat Ismail enters his 40s and begins to experience paranormal activities. Throughout the season, Rafat is accompanied by his university colleague Maggie as they enter the paranormal world and try to save their loved ones from the immense danger that surrounds them. IMDb rating is 8.0 out of 10. Number 5. Bloodhounds. Bloodhounds is a South Korean streaming television series. It was released on Netflix on June 9, 2023. In order to pay off their debt, 3 daring youths jump into the money-lending business while confronting the rich and powerful who prey on the weak. It is an excellent series, full of very well-developed characters and with absolutely great action scenes. The protagonists and the main villain are the best of the series, and in addition, all the secondary ones are perfect, even those who only appear for a short time. One of the best action series so far this year, loved every minute of it. Was raw, good acting, good story, and no stupid romance at all. Incredible drama, 10 over 10 for sure, exciting, fun, the friendship is beautiful. You keep waiting for a tragedy to happen in each episode, which ends up happening in episode 6. But despite that, it gets even more interesting. IMDb rating is 8.1 out of 10. Number 4. Kingdom. Kingdom is a 2019 South Korean period horror streaming television series set in the Joseon period. The king falls ill to smallpox and rumors start to spread that he has actually died. Meanwhile, Crown Prince Lee Chang is labeled a traitor by the Hwon-cho clan, the clan of the current pregnant queen and her father, Chief State Councillor Cho Hak-ju. While trying to uncover the mystery of what happened to his father, the Crown Prince goes with his guard Th Mu-young to Dongni to look for physician Lee Seung-hui who treated his father, only to be stuck with assistant physician Seo Bai and the mysterious man Young Shin in a village plagued with a mysterious disease. The second season centers on the advancement of the plague across several provinces. In the lead-up to halting the outbreak, a devastating revelation ensues at Sangju. Upon the arrival of the winter season, the undead hordes now roam freely due to a change in ambient temperature. Fearing the ramifications of an imminent invasion, Prince Lee Chang attempts to garner support from his allies to stop the undead and reclaim his right to the throne. Unbeknownst to the prince, another conspiracy for political gain is brewing within the corrupt Hwon-cho clan. As Queen Consort Cho schemes to steal a male newborn to cement as heir to the royal throne, she further orchestrates a last-ditch strategy to use the plague against the citizens of Hanyang if her former plan fails to succeed. As calamity looms among the living, only one question remains. Can the prince save his people in time and end the political turmoil at the capital, or will the plague mark the end of the Joseon dynasty? IMDb rating is 8.3 out of 10. Number 3. Dark. Dark is a German science fiction thriller television series. The story follows when 2 children go missing in a small German town. Its sinful past is exposed along with the double lives and fractured relationships that exist among 4 families as they search for the kids. The mystery drama series introduces an intricate puzzle filled with twists that includes a web of curious characters, all of whom have a connection to the town's troubled history whether they know it or not. The story includes supernatural elements that tie back to the same town in 1986. IMDb rating is 8.7 out of 10. Number 2. Stranger Things. Stranger Things is an American science fiction horror drama television series created by the Duffer Brothers for Netflix. The first season was released on Netflix on July 15, 2016. The second and third season followed in October 2017 and July 2019 respectively, and the fourth season aired in 2 parts in May and July 2022. In February 2022, Stranger Things was renewed for a 5th and final season. The story follows in a small town where everyone knows everyone. A peculiar incident starts a chain of events that leads to a child's disappearance, which begins to tear at the fabric of an otherwise peaceful community. Dark government agencies and seemingly malevolent supernatural forces converge on the town, while a few of the locals begin to understand that more is going on than meets the eye. IMDb rating is 8.7 out of 10. Number 1. Blue Eye Samurai. Blue Eye Samurai is an adult animated action streaming television series. The brilliant animation team, Blue Spirit Studios, based out of Montreal and Paris, is the same group that did What If?, which was their first foray beyond French cartoons. Their captivating artwork complement a fluid storyline with strong character development. Continuing to collaborate with Heroes producer Michael Green, Masaoka provides timely humor as Ringo. The soundtrack is invigorating, lending a pulse to, at times, predictable action sequences. The comparisons to Kill Bill have been made by some critics, which is spot on since it combines a traditional story with a modern vibe. Over 8 tightly packed episodes, the series contains a considerable amount of pacing that allows it to breathe with meaning and purpose. There isn't a better animated series imho and is perfect for fans of Warrior on Max. You won't be able to tell how satisfying this show is till you start it. IMDb rating is 8.8 out of 10. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share the video. Thank you.